At
inside
Opryland.
Opryland Hotel. And I would walk by and watch Coffee Country and Cody through that window.
Isn't that funny?
Is that the craziest thing?
Crazy.
I hadn't really even thought about it until now. I mean, I have before, but full circle, yeah. I was watching it through the window, and then I was on the other side of it.
Crazy.
All right, let us know your full circle moments. Give us a call, 615-737-9650. More on the way here on WSM.
Bill Cody in the morning.
Could you say it all again and much slower?
WSM.
It's the National Cornbread Festival, April 25th and 26th in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Just a short drive from Nashville down I-24 toward Chattanooga. Join artists Lori Morgan, Jet Juergensmeyer, and more as they entertain fans across 3 stages. It's family-friendly fun all weekend long. Cornbread Alley, fun contests, a 5K run, 100 arts and crafts vendors, great food, carnival rides, and more. All part of the fun, April 25th and 26th. Visit nationalcornbread.com.
Tennessee has some of the best turkey hunting in the country, and your Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency manages 1.6 million acres of land, and a good share of it is great for just that. Visit tnwildlife.org to find a wildlife management area near you. Interactive maps will help you find great places to hunt. Learn about all the public land opportunities you may have overlooked. Brought to you by TWRA, the Tennessee Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
From the Simply Superior studio inside the Springer Mountain Farms Acuff House, this is Coffee, Country, and Cody, presented in part by Hemisphere Coffee Roasters.
Your radio home for the Opry. WSM Nashville.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to travel to Pakistan today for potential peace talks with Iran. It remains to be seen whether a delegation from Iran will also show up. President Trump has threatened to knock out Iran's power plants and bridges if no deal is reached. The confirmation process begins today for President Trump's pick to replace Jerome Powell as the next Federal Reserve Chair. When Kevin Warsh goes before the Senate Banking Committee, Democrat Elizabeth Warren says she'll question him about his $100 million net worth, his independence from President Trump, and his mention in the Jeffrey Epstein files. A little over a week after Eric Swalwell dropped out of the California governor's race because of sex assault charges, the large field the Democrats narrowed again on Monday. Here's Jason Nathanson.
Bye-bye Boring Betty. Former State Controller Betty Yee suspending her campaign for California governor. She called herself Boring Betty, posing as an alternative to candidates she says were more known for chaos and scandal.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
WSM Weather.
From the Springer Mountain Farms Weather Center, here's your First Alert forecast.
I'm WSMV4 First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro. A little bit warmer today. Temperatures back in the low to mid 80s this afternoon under a mostly sunny sky. Tonight we're down to the 50s for the overnight low. Low 80s tomorrow and mostly sunny once again. Friday we'll see more clouds mix in. We'll still be in the 80s, but some rain moves in Friday night and then into the day on Saturday. A couple rumbles of thunder as well, but no severe threat for right now. Saturday we're in the 70s. We're drying things out on Sunday, also staying in the 70s, but then there's more wet weather for early next week.
53 right now, and here's sports with Charlie Mattos.
How about the Braves making it 6 in a row, opening a series in Washington yesterday, a 9-4 win over the Nationals. Matt Olson had 3 RBIs. Bryce Elder pitched into the bottom of the 7th to get the win. Braves and Nationals play again tonight at 5:45. Cubbies have won 6 in a row, too. They beat the Phillies yesterday 5-1. And that's sports. I'm Charlie Mattos.
Bill Cody in the morning, WSM. This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome in Coffee, Country, and Cody right here in our Simply Superior studio, the Acuff House on the Opry Plaza. We've been talking about full circle moments. And, man, you really think about some of the things that have happened in your life. You're like, yeah, I've had several of those.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I'm
so
very grateful.
We already heard from Dave, our friend in Wisconsin. He was just talking about getting to meet like Lauren Elena and Jelly Roll. They have a big festival up in Cadott, Wisconsin. And he said, you know, after I met them, I thought, I really want to go to Nashville. I've always wanted to go to Nashville. And they came and they got to sit right here at the Grand Ole Opry. And he said, it was that moment I was like, we did it. So that's pretty cool. If you've got a story, let us know. 615-737-9650. We've been sharing those this morning. It's pretty cool.
So cool.
I know.
It's just like it's gratitude too.
Yes, it is.
You know, like I think we always talk about that. Just
Mhm.
like we have a saying, it's like these are the days we prayed for. Like even when you're tired and you're like, oh gosh, one more thing to do, it is all in gratitude. So
all in gratitude.
I love talking about these fun things.
Love it. We're also talking about Stagecoach coming up. We're heading out tomorrow. That's happening this weekend. Where you can watch it, where you can check out all of the headliners. We got amazing headliners this year. Lainey being one of them. So it's going to be a good time in the desert.
Post Malone.
Yeah, we're going to have to pack all of our things for that. Have we
Like
packed
in
anything?
a few hours.
Have we packed a thing? No, we have not. Am I hosting the Opry tonight? Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to have to get all that stuff together. And I found, well, I didn't find this. I think Annie found it. It's made the rounds, but it is a song that compiles 50 country artists all singing about their favorite topic. So we'll have that coming up later on. Band of Heathens is here. Ed and Gordy are coming in. They're playing the Opry tonight. So we're going to talk to them. And we're going to rewind to the stage of the Grand Ole Opry. Ricky Skaggs and Sharon White. If you needed me, you are listening this morning to WSM.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Forlorn, and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the lights of love, and you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her little hand in mine. Who could ill agree? Well, she's a sight to see, a treasure for this poor boy to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim
Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Do you have any idea how dangerous this job can be?
Presented in part by Hemisphere Coffee Roasters.
Starting with one store in 1978, Boot Barn has become the largest Western and workwear retailer in the nation. Supporting those who feed, build, and protect America, we offer the largest selection of cowboy boots, work boots, Western wear, workwear, and outdoor gear. With over 500,000 pairs of boots and thousands of top-quality jeans and clothing, it's an honor to support the people who make our country so great. Boot Barn. Keep West.
Get ready, Middle Tennessee. The Nashville Flea Market is back this weekend at the Fairgrounds Nashville. Shop over 200 vendors, indoors and outdoors, rain or shine. Find antiques, vintage clothing, toys, baked goods, and so much more. Doors open Friday and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Free entry, just $10 cash for parking. Don't miss the best deals in town at the Nashville Flea Market. Happening this weekend only at the Fairgrounds Nashville, the place to show and sell.
I go out walking after midnight.
S.
Oceanfront property in Arizona. On the pontoon, making waves and catching rays up on the roof.
America's Country Station. From WSM Radio, this is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Band of Heathens just walked through the door. We've got Ed and Gordy with us. They're going to be playing tonight here at the Grand Ole Opry. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you. How's it going? Well, I mean, we're sitting here looking, and we've got the artwork behind us. And I'm telling you what, I'm hungry just looking at it. It's so great. Talk to us about the idea and then coming up with this. I mean, did y'all just go to Arnold's? Where'd you find this? It's great.
We've got a good buddy of ours, Jason Ambrose, who's done our last few album covers. We had the album title, we landed on Countrysides, and it was, that can mean a lot of different things, from bucolic visions of countrysides to A and B sides on a record, or even food. And so he just ran with the food idea, and there's actually a few different versions of the vinyl. Looks slightly different than the digital version, so there's a few different meals.
Well, we pulled it up. We were like Countrysides, and I'm thinking that's so perfect. You've got the
So
green beans
good.
and the mashed potatoes and the corn and the cornbread and everything else. So
We always want the artwork to capture someone. Be like, if you walked into a record store and started like, cool, I'm interested in this, but this time we got multiple senses involved. You're hungry when you're looking at it.
Get a little scratch and sniff sticker on there. That's great. It's like, oh, this smells
like
barbecue.
cornbread.
Cornbread. That's perfect. I love this. So tell us about the project, how it all came together.
Well, we're celebrating 20 years as a band, so in an interesting way, this kind of became a bit of a retrospective of our career. The record kind of covers a lot of the ground musically and thematically that we, it's almost sort of traces the journey of the band, from this little kind of baby fledgling boys that were wild-eyed and with wonder at everything in the world to this place where we've kind of come to feeling a lot of gratitude and the journey has been amazing. The fact that we've been doing this as a band for 20 years is it's not lost on us,
I feel like we've been there for a good chunk of it, because I
Sure.
looked back. The first time you guys joined us was the Sunday Morning record back in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So 67% of the journey anyway.
So give us some of the insight of what was happening when y'all got started.
Well, when we got started 20 years ago, there were no designs of it actually being a band. It was just kind of a side project that we did on Wednesday nights in Austin for fun. We called it the Good Time Supper Club. It wasn't called the Heathens. It was just kind of a jam, and that one day showed up in the newspaper as the Heathens, and we didn't really know. I thought the gig got double booked. I thought we were going to show up and there'd be some other band called the Heathens there, and there wasn't. We realized,
they were talking
somebody
about
thought it
us.
would be funny to call us the Heathens, and that name was probably fitting for those days and our behavior back in those shows.
Nice.
But yeah, so it just kind of stuck, and then that project we slowly started. More people started coming to see it, and then we'd take it on the road, and at some point we looked around and we're like, well, I guess we're a band, and we should keep doing this. So
That's crazy.
It all comes together somehow.
Yeah.
It really does.
I love that somebody else named you. That's hilarious.
I can't think of another group that they got their name given to them.
Let's just say if they did a case study on how things are formed, we didn't do like the 4-year degree program into the band thing, into the record release, into naming the band. Yeah, there was none of that.
Yeah.
It's just,
No,
It's like, guess this works.
Yeah,
We just
this is
stumble
what's-
into it.
I love it.
So where was home base when you guys were getting started? Like where was the supper club happening? Was it the same place?
Austin.
But
Yeah.
was it at the same venue every time or? Okay.
Momos, this club is no longer there, but yeah, we played every Wednesday at this club called Momos, and I think there's lessons to be learned for us. This band has been a great teacher for me, and not taking things too seriously, and sometimes the magic happens when you're kind of letting go of trying to control something and just let it be what it wants to be and run with it.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It was about 3 years ago you guys played the Opry for the very first time. We're literally, a stone's throw away. What was that experience like?
It was amazing. I think just anytime, like a lot of things, we're kind of 20 years into this, so you kind of have a moment to maybe stop and take stock of all the people you've met, the experiences you had. And the same thing with the Opry. It's like to be in any sort of environment where you're a part of the connective tissue of the history of music, just to be a small part of that, it's humbling. You to stand in the circle or to be in the room there and think about all the people that have been on that stage and played there. It's just to be a part of that is pretty amazing.
It can be I've seen it overwhelm people at
Yeah.
times. You almost have to compartmentalize it for 10 minutes or so, right? Yeah. Where would you have played the first time in Nashville? You remember back in the day? Because you mentioned the place in Austin isn't there anymore. There's a lot of great venues that aren't here anymore. I'm curious if it was one of those.
I feel like it might have been the first third in Lindsley, but I'm not positive.
Before the renovation?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Before
yeah,
the
yeah.
renovation.
Yeah.
It's either that or the OG basement.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that too. Yeah.
That's tiny. I remember
Tiny
like going
basement.
down in there
Oh, yeah.
and you'd be in there and you're just having the best time and you're listening to music and it is so hot and sweaty, and you're up against other people and somebody's got a table.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff on it. Those were the days, man. The old basement, that was pretty cool.
Well, and you could buy the record at Grimey's and walk
right.
around
Walk
the
down,
corner and go
yeah.
downstairs and see the band.
Yeah.
So cool.
The original Third and Lindsay, I love the balcony where you could hear but not see the band.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
my
you-
favorite feature of that place. It's like
I was in there last night. We were in there last night watching the Time Jumpers, and I was like really having a hard time remembering where the old stage was, and like I was, it's like it's such a different.
Right.
It's great. It's fantastic now. You
the
can see
floor's not
you could-
sticky anymore.
No, you're right. You could see
Oh, my
everywhere.
gosh.
You could see the stage everywhere.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Progress. That is interesting. We've been asking people this morning, what is a full circle moment in your life? Like you remember really wanting something and then at some point you stopped and you thought, oh my gosh, we're really doing this. Have you guys had that individually or as a band?
I think there's a few. I mean, the Opry was the first time a few years ago playing Red Rocks, the Austin City Limits TV show. Like, there's a few things that have kind of been like legendary, pillars in our minds that you almost don't think, oh, that won't ever happen, and you get to do it, and it's nice. I feel like every few years maybe we have an experience that's like that, and they almost always live up to or surpass the hype. It's pretty incredible.
was Red Rocks one of those that
For
surpassed
sure.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely surpassed it. Yeah.
Is
Red
there
Rocks.
still a bucket list venue out there?
I think headlining the Ryman for us would be a career milestone. I think rooms like the Fillmore in San Francisco. There's
yeah.
there's some legendary places like that
You've played the Fillmore or no?
we have not. No, but
yeah.
and I think also the thing that's interesting for us, within those kind of milestones or moments that you sort of chalk up on the bucket list, there's also a realization that that's kind of just another step on the journey to what the goal was initially, was to play music and to be able to do this as a life and a career. So again, just like another resume builder, but a lovely one, a nice moment to kind of step back and be like, okay, hey, we're getting something done here. This is good,
Yeah.
Those are the moments. Those are the ones that you get to look back.
Mhm.
Do you guys do anything to commemorate that? Like we were talking to, who was it? Was it Cody Johnson? Every time that he has something big happen, he buys a new watch.
Oh,
like
yeah.
had a son, bought a watch. Got a number one, bought a watch. Do you get a tattoo? Do you buy anything? Is there anything to commemorate like these big milestones?
We're pretty boring. I don't know.
We're pretty low key.
Make a mortgage payment? Or,
Sure.
yeah, we can look
Like
what we can afford now.
I like
No.
that.
Like, son.
That's the thing, man. That's amazing. So we've got the album, the 9th studio album, and you guys produced this one. Has that always been the case? Have you always had your hands in the production of it? I mean, kind of, it sounds like this has been your baby since the beginning. So to turn that over to somebody else would almost feel counterproductive.
I don't, I like working with outside producers, and I also like making our own records. We've done both things.
Okay.
And I don't know if one is better than the other. I mean, we also produce records for other artists, so we've been on like both sides of that.
Right.
And sometimes it's nice to have that outside opinion, and then sometimes like this record was a little bit more of like us just leaning into our kind of not trying to be anything else, or just really like leaning into our own instincts and first impressions on this record. Kind of held up. We made this record really quick in like a week. And
Whoa, that is fast.
So, I think it was appropriate for 20 years maybe for us to make this one on our own.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing No Direction this morning, so give us a little insight onto this song before we play it.
Wrote this one with my buddy Jeff Whitehead. It's as a traveling musician, and maybe for many people in different lines of work, where you feel called to do something that takes you away from your loved ones, and you love your work, you love your the thing you're chasing, but you also are leaving behind people you love that kind of make it all worth it and make it meaningful. And it's just a weird place to be. But
How much food was consumed in what we're about to see?
I mean, all of it.
Yeah.
All of
No,
it.
but how many takes though? Oh, I see. The whole table at one point was.
It was just a full table of food. We were just noshing and filming and shooting and noshing and trying not to smile or pose with your mouth full of food. That was really the challenge,
I'm surprised it's taken this long
Good
for someone
challenge
to
to
do that.
have.
That
I
seems
know,
like a
right?
recipe for a very good video.
It's a great day. It's a great day. We're going to play it right now. It's No Direction. Band of Heathens on WSM.
Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Wake up with the best.
WSM.
We're talking today with Jeff Roberts of Jeff Roberts & Associates, the working man's lawyer. You work hard every day. So what happens when you get hurt on the job or your claim is denied?
Jeff, I got hurt at work, filed for workers' comp, and just got a denial letter. Now what do I do?
Unfortunately, this happens a lot. Insurance companies deny claims hoping people will just give up, but you have rights and you can fight back.
Okay, so how do I fight back?
Well, we appeal the decision, gather medical records, and sometimes we find that you may need a second opinion from a doctor that's not affiliated with the insurance company. You worked hard for that paycheck. Now let us work hard for you. Give me a call today at 615-425-4400. That's 615-425-4400. Or visit me online at middletninjury.com. That's middletninjury.com.
Jeff Roberts & Associates, the working man's lawyer. Find them online at middletninjury.com.
The next 30 seconds could save you hundreds on your car insurance. At The Hartford, we're passionate about your protection. If you're 50 or over, AARP Auto Insurance from The Hartford gives you benefits that really matter. And you could save $597 when you switch. How's that for a little peace of mind? Visit trusthartford.com today. The Hartford, your protection is our passion. The Hartford Insurance Group, Inc. pays royalty fees to AARP for the use of its intellectual property. AARP and its affiliates are not insurers. Savings vary.
You just testified under oath you're getting more fiber in your diet, and it was easy. Where is this additional fiber coming from?
Mira Fiber Gummies.
Objection!
It's true. Mira Fiber has 8 grams of fiber to help me get the fiber I need in a day, plus 4 B vitamins for metabolism support. All in one serving.
Overruled.
My gut rests its case.
Oh, that's my line.
Find Mirafiber today at your local retailer from the makers of Miralax. Mirafiber supports metabolism of carbs, fats, and proteins. Serving size is 4 gummies.
Good Tuesday morning. This is Holly Thompson with your WSMV4 News Update. A new state bill aimed at utility oversight is now headed to the governor's desk. So this measure follows the frustration many Middle Tennesseans felt during this year's ice storm. The bill is about accountability. After thousands of people were left in the dark and cold during that ice storm, lawmakers passed House Bill 2592 Monday. So this will increase oversight of large municipal electric utilities like NES. The measure also requires the Tennessee Public Utility Commission to file an additional yearly report looking at how well consumer protection laws are being followed. Now, if the governor signs the bill into law, it could mean more reporting and more scrutiny moving forward. FEMA housing inspectors may need to inspect your home as part of the disaster aid process from January's deadly winter storm. That's if you reported that you cannot live in your home due to damage from the storm. So applicants are required to meet the FEMA inspector in person. You must have a photo ID. The inspector will also carry an official photo ID. You'll need information verifying that you live at the home or own the home and have home insurance. Now, this inspection is free. So if someone tries to charge you and ask for bank information, police want to hear from you. For more details, we have it all laid out for you inside our free WSMV4 News app.
WSM weather.
From the Springer Mountain Farms Weather Center, here's your first alert forecast.
I'm WSMV4 First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro. Mostly sunny today and warmer this afternoon. Low to the mid-80s. Tonight will fall down to the 50s for the overnight low. Tomorrow we're also in the 80s under a mostly sunny sky. We keep that sunshine going into Thursday and stay in the 80s. Friday we're around 80 with rain moving in Friday night.
More Coffee, Country, and Cody is on WSM.
We are in studio this morning with Band of Heathens. They are here talking to us before they play the Grand Ole Opry later tonight. Y'all have been talking about this new album, Countrysides, loving the artwork. I did go onto the website and saw we've got beignets that are on there. There's a cake that looks like America, a whole plate of green beans. It's good looking
Beignets,
artwork.
say less.
Beignets, the whole thing. I love it. Is there something that you guys wanted to like throw out there? You were like, we need to probably have a picture of. Was there one in particular?
Well, we all got to kind of weigh in on what our favorite sides were.
Okay.
So I got my mashed potatoes on there.
Yours was mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Good.
It might have been green beans, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Those are good. Those are relatively
Is that okra?
green. Those are green beans.
No,
There's,
the,
I think
over in the
there-
left.
No, the left. Is it fried
It's either
okra?
okra. I think that's okra or hush puppies.
They
I'm
could
not
be
sure.
hush
Oh.
puppies. Yeah.
Hush puppies.
You let your imagination run wild.
I'm going
you know?
hush puppies.
I like hush puppies.
I'm a seafood girly, so
You know what I love is there's so many carbs on that one plate.
Yeah, sure.
I love a plate of carbs. Not going to say no to it. You guys are going to be at the Opry Eat tonight. When you come back, how do you set up what you want to do on the stage? You know, when you're walking into the Opry, are there certain ones that you feel like, we really need to showcase this one? Is it thought out well in advance, or is it more of a feel the vibe kind of thing before you
As far
step
as
up
which
there?
songs we're going to
Mhm.
play, I think they asked for which songs we were going to play.
That doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going to happen, though.
Yeah, so a decision was made a day or two ago because we were told we needed to make that decision.
Sure.
But generally, I do like to kind of walk in a room. We write a different set list every night, so I do like to kind of feel a space in the city and the evening and make the decision on the fly. But
That's nice.
Man, you guys in Springsteen, there aren't many left who still do that. You know? No, I'm being quite serious, and it rewards people who see you more than once.
Yeah,
that they're not seeing a clone of what they saw 4 nights ago.
and it rewards us and keeps it interesting for us
Yeah.
too. It's a
Yeah.
little more fun than playing the same stuff every night.
Yeah.
So
Well, you got your guitars. What do you want to do for us today?
let's do.
You can
a
feel the
song.
vibe of the room. Whatever you want to do, up to you.
This is this one's called "Take the Cake."
Like it.
You only come around here when you need a shoulder to cry on. And you lost another love, and I'm the only one you rely on. Yeah, I'll be your friend when your heart is battered and reeling. But you got to understand that love is more than a feeling. So honey, take a break. I can't take anymore. You can take the cake, but who's keeping score? You got to love yourself. Spread it all around. Give it all away. It'll come back around. Yeah, giving and taking, it sounds so basic and simple. But they're not what they seem when you're trying to light love's candle. 'Cause if you give more than you take, you won't ever run out of nothing. Love will fill you up, spinning from your cup overrunning. So honey, take a break. I can't take anymore. You can take the cake, but who's keeping score? You got to love yourself and then give a little ground. Give it all away. It'll come back around. I know you worked real hard, you've earned everything that you got now. Lost your peace of mind, or maybe just simply forgot how. 'Cause when you're always taking, you think everybody's out to get you. But if you give it all up, you're a river to your people forever. So honey, take a break. I can't take anymore. You can take the cake, but who's keeping score? You got to love yourself, spread it all around, give it all away, it'll come back around. So honey, take a break, I can't take anymore. You can take the cake, but who's keeping score? You got to love yourself, give a little ground, give it all away, it'll come back around. I say give it all away, it'll come back around.
Love it. Y'all sound good this morning. Playing the Opry tonight, and then I see you're going to Chicky-Wawa in New Orleans.
One of my favorite places on the. Saw Paul Thorne there, Justin Townes Earl at Chicky-Wawa. It's just a great room. Yeah, on Canal, only 2 miles from the Mississippi, but. That's an interesting 2 miles on Canal. But when you leave Canal Place Mall to get to Chicky-Wawa, that's a crazy 2 miles of Canal Street right there.
A lot of stuff packed in there.
I think that is a fair point. They must love you guys in New Orleans, though. You seem like a very New Orleans.
Well, I love them.
Yeah.
I love everything about New Orleans. Yeah. I always love going there.
Yeah.
Make sure you get another picture with some beignets to
will.
recreate what you got on the website.
Best food in the world.
That's right. And then I saw the beginning of May, y'all are going to Green Hall. That's going to be awesome. 2 nights.
Yeah, we've been doing, it's kind of like one of our yearly traditions. We kind of do the first weekend of May there. We've been doing that for 3 or 4 years. So that's a lot of fun. It's kind of the perfect time to be down in Texas in the hill country and be at Green Hall. Yeah, no, not too hot. It's perfect time to be at Green Hall. So yeah, we're looking forward to that too.
All of that's available. bandofheathens.com. That new album came out in February, Countrysides. Y'all check it out, stream it, go find them, and you can come see them tonight at the Grand Ole Opry. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys.
Good to see you.
Coffee, country, and Cody.
But hey, enough of my yakking. What do you say? Let's boogie.
Presented in part by Puckett's Restaurant.
Hello, friends. Al Purnell here, the good sausage man. Here on the farm, we have lots of things to do and lots of good things to eat, like Purnell's Old Folks Country Sausage. We still make it good every day by using all the best cuts of meat and season it just right with Daddy's old recipe that's been proven for over 80 years. So for premium sausage at a good price, pick up a package of Purnell's Old Folks Country Sausage, because it's good.
The next 30 seconds could save you hundreds on your car insurance. At The Hartford, we're passionate about your protection. If you're 50 or over, AARP Auto Insurance from The Hartford gives you benefits that really matter. And you could save $597 when you switch. How's that for a little peace of mind? Visit trusthartford.com today. The Hartford, your protection is our passion. The Hartford Insurance Group, Inc. pays royalty fees to AARP for the use of its intellectual property. AARP and its affiliates are not insurers. Savings vary.
You just testified under oath you're getting more fiber in your diet, and it was easy. Where is this additional fiber coming from?
Mira Fiber Gummies.
Objection!
It's true. Mira Fiber has 8 grams of fiber to help me get the fiber I need in a day, plus 4 B vitamins for metabolism support. All in one serving.
Overruled.
My gut rests its case.
Oh, that's my line.
Find Mirafiber today at your local retailer from the makers of Miralax. Mirafiber supports metabolism of carbs, fats, and proteins. Serving size is 4 gummies.
WSM Radio proudly presents Springer Mountain Farms Bluegrass Nights at the Ryman, coming back for 2026. Hear the biggest names in bluegrass on the very stage where bluegrass was born, Tuesday nights this June and July. Featuring performances from Ricky Skaggs, Watkins Family Hour, Sierra Hull, Daly and Vincent, and more. Season passes for all 6 shows and single tickets are now on sale at Ryman.com.
Here's a performance from a recent episode of Opry Live on Coffee, Country, and Cody.
watching the chickens peck the ground. There ain't a whole lot going on tonight in this one-horse town. Over yonder, coming up the road in a beat-up Chevy truck, her boyfriend Tommy is laying on the horn, splashing through the mud and the muck. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and me, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Katie and Tommy at the drive-in movie, parked in the very last row. They're too busy hanging on to one another to even care about the show. Later on outside the Tasty Freeze, Tommy slips something on her hand. He says my high school ring will have to do till I can buy a wedding band. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and me, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Her daddy's waiting up till 12:30 when they come sneaking up the wall. He says, young lady, get on up to your room while me and Junior have a talk. Oh yeah. Mama Brixton says, don't lose your temper. It wasn't very long ago. You yourself was just a hayseed plowboy who didn't have a row to hoe. My daddy said you wasn't worth a lick. When it came to brains, you got the short end of the stick. And he was wrong, and honey, you are too. Katie looks at Tommy like I said, look at you. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. I see you up there. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always find a way. Yeah, she's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always find a way. She's gonna marry that boy someday. Yeah. Oh yeah. God bless you, Grand Ole Opry. Love one another. Get out.
That was Trisha Yearwood on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry doing She's in Love with the Boy.
And we're
that
not
was
allowed to sing along.
Well, you were just singing very loudly as
Annie
the
and I
mics
in
were about to
studio.
be turned on. That's why you got the shh, shh.
You got shush.
Yeah, we work in music. I sit here all day. I listen to music. God, for a bit, I want to sing along to a little Trisha Yearwood.
You
And I get
you were feeling it. You were feeling
She's in
she's
love with the boy.
she was singing it. That was great.
That was really funny.
Sometimes we do get caught off guard though. The mics come hot, and I think Charlie likes to catch us.
You are our best vocalist, though. I will give you
Yeah.
credit for that, but it was going to be very loud.
When we do our album, I mean, Annie's probably going to be lead. We know that. We just have to figure out like what other parts we would all.
Oh yeah,
Amber's face
You've
right
seen
now.
you've seen Almost Famous.
I am not a part of this.
No,
I
thank
am
you.
not an
You can play
official
the
member of the
tambourine.
show.
Oh,
You've
my
seen Almost
gosh.
Famous, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to be one of the out of focus guys.
The guy's out of focus.
I'm just one of the out of focus
Slightly
guys.
blurry in the background.
Yes.
Don't you remember? Okay, this might be a very Nashville thing. You're so Nashville if. But a lot of the news teams here in Nashville would put out their own albums.
You know what? This makes a lot of sense because we were just talking about living in Nashville means that whatever community you're a part of, there's a very good chance that like 50% or more of that community is musical in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
Because my Pilates studio turned 1. And on Friday night, they had their 1-year celebration. It was a writer's round of clients and instructors. And we're sitting
So
there. My friend was
cute.
like, I did not know that my instructor that I take from 3 times a week is a professional songwriter. And like one of the girls wrote Josh Ross, Hate How You Look.
Are
and
you
I'm like,
serious?
Excuse
Well,
me? Like it was a
Right.
full round of people who sing and they're good.
Right.
But you would never know because it's just like they are, you know, they do it on the side or is that not wild?
Well, I'm looking right now. Lisa Spencer, who is one of our meteorologists here, has done an album. I think Bill Hall. Didn't Bill Hall used to sing? Bill Hall was long time weather man that we all loved here for years. I thought he had an album. Charlie Chase, who was, you know, Crook and Chase, but also was a local personality before that, did an album called My Wife, My Life.
Oh, I
know
remember that. Yeah.
It was a lot of spoken word, but I know
We,
that
we
it
had
was
him
on
on for that.
Right.
Yeah. we had him
So,
on the show.
I mean, if we decided to do a cast album, guys, it's not completely out of the
No.
realm of possibility.
You're right.
Your buddy Ralph Emery had a hit
Ralph?
with Hello Fool.
That's right.
You know?
There's so many people that are musical.
We just
You
need to get
don't
in on
know.
this. We
I
need
have-
to be multi-hyphenates.
I am not musical, so.
You could be.
Like what? Like a tambourine, a triangle?
Sure. Yeah. Percussion is what they call it. a
I told you I
percussion
wanted
specialist.
to play a Cajun.
No, the cajon.
Oh, thank you.
I really wanted
Thank
to
you.
play a cajon. Like really. And then I tried and it was horrible. I was like,
Really?
oh, this is hard.
Oh, I
This
think
is
I could
not-
play a cajon.
This is not easy.
It looks super easy.
It looks super easy because you're just like, oh, it's a box. You sit on
Right.
it and you like, you know, make
If-
beats on it.
Let's just say that somebody walked through the door right now and they said, crew, I have money to produce an album on you, but you have to decide right now who's doing what on the album.
Right.
What would you do?
Yeah. Well,
Annie's lead singer.
Annie's singing. I'll do drums.
Drums?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might be able to plunk out a couple things on a keyboard. Maybe. If you gave me like 3 or 4 weeks, I could do a little keyboard.
Y'all, I have nothing to add.
You could do tambourine.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
choreography.
Yeah.
You could do choreography and background vocals.
I don't. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm okay. Tambourine.
BGVs.
I don't think singing would be a good idea.
Yeah. Jeff, what are you coming in on? He's shaking his head no.
Jeff's like,
Jeff
I'm
will be
just
on.
making
He would
sure
be
you're
like the manager.
Jeff would book us. and
He would
get
do
our
the
money.
lights. He
He
would
would.
do all the parts in School of Rock where they feel at first that they're not really part of the band, but then it all
Right.
comes down to them.
That's see
The graphics, the lights.
right.
Yeah.
You guys
Security.
are groupies. Remember that he
Yeah.
said the 3 girls. You guys are
We're
groupies.
groupies. No, he doesn't say that.
No. What did he call them?
He calls them
Roadies. What did
maybe,
he call
but
them?
she says back to him like, "We're groupies."
Oh, that's
oh
right.
no, maybe he does say groupies. Oh no, and then she calls them S.
Yeah.
S's.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Remember, they were Band-Aids. In,
the
in
Band-Aids.
Almost Famous.
Almost
Yeah.
Famous. Penny Lane. Okay.
Very young
All right.
Kate Hudson.
We're going to think about that, and we're going to play you a song from the stage of the Grand Ole Opry. Here's John Carter and Anna Christina Cash with Jackson. We're going to practice our vocals.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
We'll go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your health. Go play your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. You're going to Jackson. Go comb your hair.
I'm gonna snowball Jackson.
See if
what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. You turn loose of my coat. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye's all she wrote. Well, they'll laugh at you in Jackson, and I'll be dancing on a pony cake. They'll lead you around town like a scout did, out with your tail tucked between your legs. You're going to Jackson, you big talking man, and I'll be waiting in Jackson behind my tape and bang. Well, now we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson, ain't never coming back. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson.
Oh, look at that. John Carter and Anna Christina Cash on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry doing Jackson. Okay, so we've decided that we are going to have to put out an album at some point, that we are all a band. And we've been thinking about it. We have people that are calling. People that are calling in. I know that you probably have suggestions for us, and we appreciate that. We'll get to you. So if you have suggestions of what we should do,
Don't do it.
But
Is there a suggestion?
They're like,
I'm just
please
kidding.
don't.
we've decided if you
I think
want
we
to
could
book
slay.
us, I think we'd be great. I really do. I think we'd be great. If we want to book us, you have to contact Jeff Roberts. He's going to be our booking manager and take care of all the financials for us. We understand that.
Can I be like VIP coordinator? I'll handle like meet and greets.
Meet and greets, but you still have to play
Content.
tambourine
What?
and be
Amber,
a
it's a
background.
tambourine.
And you have to do choreography with me.
Yeah, you got your plate full suddenly.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff to do. You have a lot of jobs. I'm going to be over here
I can
trying to do
embroider the
something.
shirts.
That's perfect. Merch.
Merch. Put me in charge of merch.
That's Amber. Okay. What do
And first, you've got to name the band.
No.
Oh.
That's what the merch people have to do in School of Rock.
The merch
School of
people.
Rock.
School of Rock was like, in what
I was gonna say,
world?
the merch people normally just
Listen.
sell, and
Yeah.
embezzle a little bit.
We
maybe,
don't have
but-
a name for our band yet, but I think I have an idea for a song for
Okay.
us. I think whatever song we need to do, it just needs to have cold beer in it.
Cold beer.
Cold beer.
Cold beer.
There's a guy, and he's put together a compilation, 50 different country artists all singing cold beer. Take a listen.
Cold beer, 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 with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer.
I mean,
I love cold beer.
it is a slam dunk. If we did a song with cold beer in it, I mean, it's a given, right?
It makes sense.
Is that
Clearly.
hysterical. 50 different artists. It wasn't just like the one song over
and over. Yeah. And they say it in the same way, or like the way that they're
Cold
able
beer.
to like.
Cold beer.
My favorite was the group. I love cold beer. That
Yeah.
was very enthusiastic.
It all just kind of comes together.
I
I don't
know.
know. Let us know your thoughts. You can join us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. That's where we are right now. Let us know what you think we should be singing about if we decided to form a band.
No, I have not. How long is it's a long clip, right? I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
So it's much
like-
longer than
it's
that.
much
right.
longer.
Do they ever get to Ashley McBride? Does she get to be the only woman on this whole thing with coldest beer in town?
I don't
Is she
think
the
so.
only one?
No, I don't think there were
I don't
girls
think-
in it.
Well, that's the only
Zero
one.
female
She's the only
representation.
one.
Yeah.
Is she the only one?
If you Google,
She's
I
the
don't know when it
only
popped up for
female
me.
with a song with cold beer in it?
it's the only one I could come up with.
Oh.
Wow. Then the
No, I don't think so.
There has to be another one.
that
I'm gonna come up
means
with another one.
everything is
Okay.
wide open for us, Annie. So you can write cold beer and sing it.
Can I ever?
Yes,
How
you
about Cold
can.
White Claw?
Doesn't have the same ring to
It doesn't, but it's all I can have.
Uh,
Can't have
Oh,
beer.
she can't have beer.
Cold gluten-free beer doesn't quite hit the same either.
Ooh.
Cold gluten-free beer.
Wow, that sounds awful.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
Cold wine doesn't really feel like it.
I
has
do
a-
love icing my red wine.
Really?
Yeah, red wine with ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of sangria then, right? A little fruit in there or
No,
something.
I've done that.
You can put fruit, but I just do ice.
I love a rosé. I had
Let
the
us
most
know.
delicious rosé.
When you were
When you were in
at
Napa, which helps. Yeah.
It was a Pinot Noir rosé, and I love Pinot Noir anyway. Oh, it was so good.
See.
Do you remember the winery?
Mm-hmm. Revelette.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I looked up the prices.
Charlie is looking right now.
Cheap. I was like, ooh, I don't think I can get this at Kroger.
While we continue to brainstorm on what song we're going to sing as the newly formed group yet to be named here in our studio, we do want to let you know we are headed to Stagecoach. So we're going to have some guests who are going to be here filling in while we are gone, headed out to Indio, California. You can watch all of it on Amazon Prime Video. So that live stream is going to start on Friday. And we're going to be live streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all of the headliners. We are doing interviews, so you can watch some of those. It's also going to be on Amazon Music's Twitch channel, so you can find that over on Twitch if that's your thing.
We have a lot of fun.
We do have a lot of fun, and it's incredibly shot. Like, it is beautiful. It looks like a movie.
It does.
When you're watching it.
And it's like you get to watch the whole festival in the comfort of your home.
Absolutely. So, headliners this year, Cody Johnson,
Lainey Wilson,
and Post Malone. So, gonna be a good time in the desert, everybody. We're headed out to Stagecoach. Thanks for being with us here on Coffee Country and Cody. We got more on the way next.
Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Give it to me, baby.
Springer Mountain Farms is a brand people trust. They're American in every sense of the word and take great pride in producing simply superior Springer Mountain Farms chicken for you and your family. Hi, this is Bill Cody. At Springer Mountain Farms, the best flavor and quality are guaranteed. They have a long-standing commitment to using 100% U.S.-grown corn and soybeans to feed their chickens, and they raise their chickens responsibly on family farms in the hills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. All Springer Mountain Farms practices and procedures are American Humane certified. Springer Mountain Farms' Simply Superior Chicken is always all natural and never fed any animal byproducts, antibiotics, or hormones. At Springer Mountain Farms, they do it all to feed you, America, Simply Superior Springer Mountain Farms chicken. Visit SpringerMTN.com to find Springer Mountain Farms Simply Superior Chicken at a store or restaurant near you. And experience the Springer Mountain Farms Simply Superior difference today.
From the Simply Superior Studio, inside the Springer Mountain Farms A-Cup House, this is Coffee, Country, and Cody, presented in part by Puckett's Restaurant.
Your radio home for the Opry. WSM Nashville.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. A U.S. delegation headed by Vice President Vance is prepared to travel to Pakistan today for possible peace talks with Iran. However, Iran's foreign ministry has said no decision has been made to come to the table for talks. Harvey Weinstein's third Manhattan sex crimes trial begins with opening statements today. The former Star Hollywood producer faces accusations he raped actress Jessica Mann at a Manhattan hotel more than a decade ago. Last year, a jury couldn't reach a verdict on that matter. The Lyrid meteor shower is expected to bring fiery streaks to the night sky with its peak overnight tonight. More from Sarah Walters.
Skywatchers can expect 10 to 20 shooting stars per hour, best viewed in rural areas away from city lights right before sunrise. No special equipment is needed. Just look towards the northeastern sky. Allow your eyes 20 to 30 minutes to adjust to the dark.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
WSM weather.
From the Springer Mountain Farms Weather Center, here's your First Alert forecast.
I'm WSMV4 First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro. Mostly sunny today and warmer this afternoon. Low to the mid-80s. Tonight will fall down to the 50s for the overnight low. Tomorrow we're also in the 80s under a mostly sunny sky. We keep that sunshine going into Thursday and stay in the 80s. Friday we're around 80 with rain moving in Friday night.
All right, right now we are in the 50s, everybody, on our way to a nice sunny day. Lots of sunshine outside. Here's Charlie Mattos with a look at sports.
Well, a lot of playoff action to get to. We'll start with basketball and a big road win for the Atlanta Hawks. They went to Madison Square Garden and beat the Knicks in Game 2 of that series, 107-106. New York led by 12 after 3 quarters, but Atlanta would outscore them 28-15 in the fourth. Elsewhere, Minnesota beats Denver to even that series, 119-114 that one, and Anthony Edwards had 30, and the Cavaliers lead Toronto 2-0 after a 115-105 win. Wemby, San Antonio Star, named the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year. It was a unanimous choice. Game of the night in the Stanley Cup playoffs saw the Carolina Hurricanes beat Ottawa in double overtime, 3-2. And again, in the playoffs, the overtime sessions are not the 5 minutes. They're the full 20-minute period. So you go double or triple, you're playing a lot of hockey. Elsewhere, Philadelphia, a winner over Pittsburgh. Dallas beat Minnesota, and Edmonton, a 4-3 win over Anaheim. The Braves keep rolling. 6 wins in a row. They beat Washington 9-4. Matt Olson had 3 RBIs, and Bryce Elder pitched into the bottom of the 7th. Atlanta broke open a close game with 5 runs in the top of the 6th, and they'll play again tonight at 5:45. And that's sports.
Thank you again to the Band of Heathens for stopping by and hanging out with us this morning. That new album, Countrysides, is out. They're going to be on stage with us tonight at the Grand Ole Opry. Great show lined up for you. Got opera stars Lauren Elena, Oak Ridge Boys, Old Crow Medicine Show, Mark Wills. The Whites are going to be there as well. Special guests Drake Milligan, Graham Barham, and Band of Heathens.
Graham Barham.
We love Graham Barham.
Always brings the energy.
We will not be here tomorrow, meaning Amber and myself will be on a plane headed out west.
Out west.
And in our places, you will have a host of guests who will be coming in.
Wait a minute, you will be here tomorrow, right?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I'm just finding this out. Okay. Well, no one is guest hosting tomorrow because I didn't think you were flying till the afternoon. All right. Well, I'm glad we've planned this out.
Charlie and
so well.
Annie will be here tomorrow
We'll be
taking
here.
lots
Being
of phone
quite
calls.
serious.
Holding it down.
Have a good day. Bye.
WSA